Oh, the Free Star Embassy was just right here, so I didn't even have to go to another planet to try convincing them. Well, that's kind of neat.
You are a visitor?
Yep.
You'll find the ambassador in our office. Go on through.
Okay. Thanks. Alright, Free Star,
Visitors
Free
are only
Star.
allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room.
Hey, this this attack on this planet should make them a little more skeptical, right?
All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am.
What strategic advantage are you talking
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Sorry.
Oh, aren't you the
Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
nicest person? A little on edge. Oh,
I'm sorry.
nice to meet you
Do
too.
you have an appointment?
Oh my god. Fuck you, you big-lipped asshole. I'm here on behalf of the United Colonies. We need the Free Star Collective's help.
Ah,
Yep,
you're the
I'll do
one
that.
McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
What a scum. Fuck, man. Can I just shit her in the face now? Holy shit. These people suck. I hate Free Star. Oh, God. Alright, she said to, like, convince her, so we gotta hold something over her. You heard correctly, we need the access to the archives. You need to help us, otherwise any more deaths are on your hands. I don't think she's gonna take that. Yes, you heard correctly, we need access to the archives.
I was afraid of
Try
that.
to be polite, I guess.
Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
Persuade. Ooh, alright, let's try persuasion.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me.
Oh,
Understood.
man. I should have saved right before I came in here. Alright, persuade again.
I'm listening.
Alright, all we gotta do is... we gotta get a lot of points. Oh, God. There's negotiation where I can just straight up hand cash. Alright, how much is this gonna cost? 4,000 credits? That give me the first 5. You were a soldier. It was your job to protect. And that's what we intend to do with this data.
I suppose you're right.
Okay.
Our job and our responsibility.
I guess I can't really, pay her off anymore. How many lives are you willing to risk here because you have a grudge against the UC? No, that one seems a little more hostile. Only moments like this. Ooh, man, should we try to work with them cooperating? I don't think she wants them to cooperate, but being the hero, she was a soldier. Try. Yes.
Could be the hero here.
Yes, you could. You could be the hero. Look at that. All we need is 2 more. Negotiation. I feel like, oh, it's in red, so that's not going to be anything good. Something good can come out of a bad situation. Let's do this. Innumerable lives may hang on your decision here.
Please don't talk to me like I'm some cold-hearted monster. I'm trying to protect lives
damn it.
too. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is not changing. The UC is just gonna have to find another way. Now, I presume you can see yourself out.
Oh, come on, I had it totally done there.
Of course, ma'am.
Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna see if I
I'll
can
make
do
sure it
this the
doesn't happen
proper
again.
way to actually get her convinced. I was so
excuse me.
close the last time.
Are you supposed to be in here?
Hey, come on. Let's talk.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Do I have an appointment? This lady's so damn rude.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to
That
tell
would
me
be
I
true.
misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Ah, you heard correctly. We need access from the archives.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go? You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
Yes, thank you.
I'm listening.
Ooh, negotiate. Should I just try to do the credits? No, we'll do the easy way again, because I got so
I
close that
suppose
last
you're
time.
right. Our job and our responsibility. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna
Wait,
need the
did it just
following
work that
concessions.
time?
Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it.
This is crazy.
Go in once.
I just went through
you get
before.
everything you need on your trip, and never again.
And it was nothing like
And
this.
all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy,
Awesome.
the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
That's fine. We just needed that data. Yes, agreed.
Excellent. Follow me.
Cool. All right.
You're allowed
we
3
got the
places.
data.
Conference room, lobby, or the ambassador's office. You set foot anywhere else, there's going to be problems.
Nah, you're fine. We'll just listen to what you say. I got one more person to convince, and hopefully he's still alive, so. Alright, where is this data? You just got it in a footlocker over here?
They tell me it should only take a moment.
What kind of data servers y'all got in
And
here?
there. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
Cool. Two scum allies like you. Rude ass lady. You know what? I'm gonna keep the first half in there just because I want people to see how weird that first interaction was. How I almost got it convinced, and that time it just took nothing.
So,
Alright.
what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Yeah, I think we gotta discuss what just happened here. You made me go through your creepy ass place. Why is there plants everywhere? Is this your desk? Alright, real classy. Alright, let's
Not
talk,
the
bud.
ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though,
Why do you have
what
a
is it
venom
like
tree?
outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Oh yeah, it was horrible up there. You should see it, but don't come out because it's still dangerous. We just need your code. Is what happened here a power surge? No. Spaceport is in rough shape. Not much else is damaged. No. We'll just say... You say something about pouring out clouds upstairs? It's called a venom tree? Is it poisonous?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must
Maybe.
know of the rest of the city.
It just took
Does
over
it still
robots.
stand?
Ooh, what happened here? A power surge?
I take it you didn't have such an experience where you were then, hmm? Yes, the entire embassy was thrown into lockdown, trapping me in my quarters, disabling the Venom Tree's filters, and arming the defenses. A disconcerting experience, to say the least. Was the rest of the city spared?
Well, no, we're gonna have to say something about the spaceport, I guess. But I'm not gonna be a... Oh, this place is a dump. This guy's much more cooler than the last ambassador.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Yep, and we already got both other people. So we just need you, correct? We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Now, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Ooh. Man, what a man of wisdom. Honor. I like this guy. Let's see. You could have a couple good requests here. That's an impossible request. No, I'll just say you have my word. I will make sure it's used for good.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Well, I'm waiting. Lead the way.
Let's hope it still works.
Dude, you live like this?
And there. Let it be used for good.
Alright, we got both codes. Awesome. I guess we can just leave. Should we talk to him a little bit more? Do you have anything else to say?
We'll be so lucky next time the archives need to be accessed. Something to think on.
Why do you stay behind?
House Varun committed itself to the armistice. This was said at the time to be the desire of the Great Serpent, and I do not believe the Serpent decides such things on a whim. So, when my brethren left, I remained, honoring the Serpent's will as I saw fit, as is the right of all his followers.
What's it been like being from House Faroon in New Atlantis?
It was tolerable, even pleasant, when my brethren were here in the embassy with me. We remade this place as best we could into a home we all would recognize. Our native flora, our iconography, our connection to the Serpent, they came with us. With my brethren gone, it has been trying. But the Great Serpent has always provided me a path in my darkest moments.
I can't believe these people, seriously. The Great Serpent. That's your god, right?
The Great Serpent is so much more than a god. It is fate itself. When our founder, Jinan Varun, left the United Colonies 140 years ago for distant stars, it was the Serpent that compelled him to found his now great house. The Serpent made us who we are today. Its voice speaks to us, shepherding us through the dark and infuses our lives with the meaning the universe so often fails to provide.
So why'd the rest of the embassy staff leave? Where did they go?
The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there is to be said on the subject.
Alright, fair enough. Don't need to get so edgy now. Be seeing you, bud. Well, we have all the codes now. What's next
Captain,
on the agenda?
You're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
You goddamn right. Code pieces from House Varun and the Freestar collected and ready to be deployed.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Sir, yes, ma'am. Which entrance do I go in? Secure the future?
Captain,
They're both the same
you.
door.
Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Yep. We're here. Let's do it. Actually, let's save.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance.
Well, that's
You
all
may
we
insert
needed.
the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Wonder what else I could sneak out of here if I can. Getting into this archive. Let's get all the info we possibly can sneak out. Oh. Alright, we got the other one over here. Got our little high school punch card. Just got done taking my test.
You may proceed, Captain.
Dang. It's pretty locked down. Unit 18. Terramorphs added, that's all. Let me... Oh, they're not even gonna let me grab from nothing else. Oh, I'll sneak my way back in here. Just you watch me. Man, they got me running
There you
all
are.
over this town.
Captain,
We got
Deputy
your data.
told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Here's your documents.
Time for us to start getting some real answers and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Ooh. I made a promise. Can you assure me that this data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done.
She
The
couldn't
Red
say I
Devil's
promise.
headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival,
red flag for
seemed
me.
the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Look, show me my new apartment. 'Cause I'm sure that's all they're gonna give me. Ooh, is this like the citizenship like area? It's pretty freaking awesome.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
I sure am.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Sure, whatever. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss.
So I'm not even gonna get an
There's
apartment.
a member of
I'm
the
just
UC who's
allowed
asked
to
to
buy
speak to
them
you,
now.
but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Ooh. Secret time. Yeah. I'll take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that.
Unless someone
Head to the
pays me.
elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Stacking me with cash. Well, thank you. And I guess we'll have to see what happens next time on the next episode. Peace.